Today's lesson is exercise 1.5. Before we do all about this exercise, today we see exercise 1.5. ዛሬ የምናየው እንግዲህ ኤክሰርሳይዝ 1.5 ነው። እሱን ቀጥታ እያንዳንዱን ጥያቄ አብረን እናያለን ማለት ነው። ቀጥታ ወደ ጥያቄው ነው የሚለው we start directly. Our question, the first question says that show that a under a 64 the power of 1 over 3 is equal to 4. Let us see all these examples. 64 the power of 1 over 3 is equal to 4. This is correct because as we know 64 means when we rewrite 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. This means 4 the power of 3, and we have here 64 is 4 the power of 3, and we have the above the power of 1 over 3. So 3 is cancelled by this, so 4 is the correct answer. So we show that 64 the power of 3 is equal to 4. ስለዚህ ይህን ይመስላል ማለት ነው። እንደገና በአማርኛ ለማስረዳት ያህል 64 the power of አንድ ሶስተኛ እኩል ይሆናል 4 መሆኑን አሳዩን የተባለው 64 ማለት 4 ሲባዛ 4 ነው። ይህ ማለት ደግሞ 4 the power of 3 ማለት ነው። ይህን እች ያለችን the power of 1 over 3 ይህንን 3ን በ3 ስናጠፋ እኩል ይሆናል። ይህ 4 እኩል ይሆናል 4 ነው ማለት ነው። So this is our answer. If you have a question, please subscribe the channel and leave your question under the comment box. So in other way we can also do this in other formula. 64 the power of 1 over 3. This means cube root of, we rewrite this like the 64, so this means is equal to 4. This is all about A. We do for question B. The 256 the power of 1 over 8 equal to 2. Let us show this. We have to first we have to. So question number B, question letter A. We do question letter 4. Now we have to do question letter B. Question letter B says that 256 the power of 1 over 8 is equal to 2. As we know 256 means 2 the power of 8. We know that because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 again. We have 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16. 16 times 2, 32. 32 times 2, 64. 64 times 2, 128. 128 times 2, 256. Let us see again. Okay, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So not 9. You have to cancel this. So we have 256. So this is the same as rewriting 1 as the power of 8, the whole this 1 over 8 equal to 2. When we cancel 8 by 8, we have 2. So we show that 256 the power of 8 is equal to 2. ሶ ይህን ይመስላል ማለት ነው። 256 ማለት ቱ ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 8 ነው። ይህ ማለት ደግሞ 2 እስከ 8 ስናደርገው ይህን ራሱን ስለሚሰጠን ስለዚህ 8 ሁለቶች አሉን ቱ ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 8 ማለት ነው። 256 ማለት አሁንም ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 1 ኦቨር 8 8 በ8 ሲጠፋ 2 እናገኛለን። 2 ከ2 ጋር እኩል መሆኑን አሳየን ማለት ነው። እኩል መሆኑን አሳይተናል ማለት ነው። ወደ ሲ ሌተር ነው የምንሄደው። ሲ ላይ ደግሞ የተሰጠን ምንድን ነው? 225 ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 1 ኦቨር 3 125 ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 3 ኢዝ ኢኳል ቱ 5 መሆኑን አሳዩን የተባልነው። ይህም ቀላል ነው። ከዚህ ጋር ተመሳሳይ ስለሆነ ብዙም አይከብድም። ቀጥታ ወደ ጥያቄው ስንሄድ 125 the power of 1 over 3 is equal to 5 መሆኑን አሳዩን የተባልነው። ስለዚህ 225 ማለት 125 means in other way 5 the power of 3 is the same as because 5 times 5 25 25 times 5 125. So this is rewrite like that. So 1 over 3 we cancel 3 by 3, so 5 is equal to 5. So this is the correct answer. So we show that 25 the power of 3 is 5. In question number 2, express each of the following without fraction, exponent, and without radical sign. Here we have many questions, but we do some of them. Let us do A, C, F, and G. We by jumping one letter, so this, most of them are the same. So we do A, again C, E, G. We do this. So let us start from A. A says that 81 the power of 81 the power of sorry, here is some error. Right, 81 the power of 1 over 4. This is the same as 3 the power of 81 means 3 is the power of 4. So and we have the power of 1 over 4 here. 3 is the power of 4 means the same as 3 is the power of 4, or it is the same as 81. So 4 will be cancelled here. The question says that write this listed question without fraction or exponent without radical. So we write here the 81 the power of 1 over 4 is equal to 3. So we write this like that. So the other question we have that we by jumping A, by jumping B, we do C. C means root of 6 root of 64. Let us do this like this. 6 root of 64. As we know, we can write this 64 the power of 1 over 6. This is the same as this, and we do again 64 means 2 the power of 6. So here we have the power of 1 over 6. 1 over 6. 6 is cancelled by 6. We get finally 2. So our answer is 2 for C. And we can prove that 6 root of 64 ማለት 64 ፓወር ኦፍ 1 ኦቨር 6 ማለት ነው። 64 ማለት ደግሞ 2 ቱ ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 6 ነው። ስለዚህ ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 1 ኦቨር 6 ስናደርገው 6 በ6 ሲጠፋ 2 ብቻ እናገኛለን። ስለዚህ 2 ነው መልሱ ማለት ነው። 2 ነው። አሁንም አንዱን ዘለን እንሰራለን። አንድ ጥያቄ እንዝለልና እንሰራለን ማለት ነው። ሰርተናል። ኢን እንስራ እስቲ ኢን እንስራና ኢ ማለት 0.0003 to the power of 1 over 5. So this means 0. Let us write again this question. 0.000 the power of here 3 to the power of 1 over 5. Yeah, 1 over 5. Let us check. Yeah, correct. And we write this question in the form again in the form of 32 the over. This means 32 over. We have here we have 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 0 we have 5 0. Again the power of 1 over 5. So this means to the power of 32 means to the power of 5. Here we have to the power of 5. Again 100,000 means the same as 10 the power of 5. So again the power of 1 over 5. And we write this again to the power of 10 the whole 5 again, because here we have 5, so taking for common 5, since they have the same exponent, we take the number and we have to use one of them. Again the power of 1 over 5. Here this again we get for this we have we cancel 5 by 5. We have 2 the power of 2 over 10. So our final answer is 2 over 10. It means 0.2. Same as we can, our answer is 2 over 10 or 0.2. So we do this. If you have any question, you can leave your question under comment of this video. But first, please subscribe the channel and join us. And we do next question. The next question says that next let us jump this and we have to do G. G says that 720 6 root of 729. Let us see this again. We have 6 root of 729. This here we have to know that since we have 9 here, we know that since 3 times 3 times 3 or 6 times we get that. This means we can write again this in the form of exponent 729 is 6 root of this means the same as 729 the power of 1 over 6, and this means 729 means 3 is the power of 6, so we have and again 1 over 6 here. 6 will be cancelled by 6, so we have 3 is the answer is 3. So this is ይህን ይመስላል። ይሄ ማለት 729 ማለት ሲግርት ኦፍ 729 ማለት 729 ፓወር ኦፍ 1/6 ነው። 729 ማለት እንደገና 3 ፓወር ኦፍ 6 ነው። እዚህ ጋር እንደገና ይሄ 1 ኦቨር 6 አለን። 6 በ6 ይጠፋል። ስለዚህ 3 ብቻ ይቀረናል ማለት ነው። መልሳችን 3 ይሆናል። ይህን ይመስላል ሁለተኛው ጥያቄ። እዚህ ያልገባችሁ ጥያቄ ካለ ቻናሉን ሰብስክራይብ አድርጋችሁ ጥያቄያችሁን ኮሜንት ላይ ማስቀመጥ ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው። ቀጣዩ ጥያቄ ላይ ነው የምንሄደው። ቀጣዩ ጥያቄ explain each step of the following። ይሄ ምን መስራት አይጠበቅብንም፣ ግን አብረን እናየዋለን። 27 question number 3 says that explain each of the following step by step. So the first question says that 27 times 125 the power of 1 over 3. 27 means 3 times 3 times 3. Again 125 means 5 times 5 times 5. So here 3 times 5 times 3 5 times 3 times 5. This means we have 3 3 3. So we can cancel this 3 means 3 times 5 15. 15 means 50. The power of 3 again, the power of 3. So 3 cancelled by 3. We finally get 50. If you have here any question, you can leave your question under this video comments, and we can go to question number 4. Question number 4 says that in the same manner as in question 3, simplify each of the following. So let us do the first question. The first question says that 25 times 121 the power of 1 over 2. So let us see again this. Let us write. The question says that 25 times 121 the power of 1 over 2. Here 25 means 5 times 5 times 5 times. Let us do by red pen. We have 25 means 5 is the power of 2, which means again question number 2 times 5 times 5 times, here we have 121 means 11 times 11. The whole we have 1 over 2, which means this means 5 times 11. We can write by interchanging the number times. We have here we have again 5 times 11. the power of 1 over 2. Again, we have here we have 5 times. We can take one of them because they are the same. 11 as the power of 2 because this we have 11 and we have 5. So again the power of 1 over 2. 1 over 2. We can write again this in other format. 2 will be cancelled by 2. So 5 times 11 we get finally 5 times 11. 5 times 11 is 55. So our final answer will be 55. 55. So question letter B. The second question says that 625 times 16 the power of 1 over 4. When we simplify this, let us see this again. We the question says that uh, in the bracket 625 times 16 the power of 1 over 4. 1 over 4 over 4. This means 625 means 5 to the power of 4. As we know, 625 is the same as 5 as times 5 times. Sorry, here we have so 5 times 5 times 5, 4 times we have, because here 25 times 25 is the same as 625. Again 16 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Again the power of the power of 1 over 4. As you see, we have 5, 4, and 2, 4. So we can write this 5 times 2 the power of 4 because we take 1 common. Again, we have 1 over for the power of 1 over 4. 4 will be cancelled by 4. We get that finally. 5 times 2, we get that. So our answer is 10. Let us do again another question. The next question says that we first let us clear our whiteboard. Let us see question number letter C says that in 1024 times 243 the power of 1 over 5. Let us do it again. We have to can we rewrite this question directly? We write the question first. 1024 times 243 the power of 1 over 5. I think 1 over 5. Let us see. Let us check. Yeah, correct. So this is the same as 124 means sometimes you can use calculator for such type of question. We have that 1024 means in other way 4 times 4 times 4 5 times, so for the power of 5, same as for the power of 5 times and we have 243. This means 3 the power of 5. Again, or in under bracket, the power of this 1 over 5. So 5, sorry, but don't forget that the power of 5. And we can take 5 for both common, for 4 and for 3. We have common number 5. So by taking the number, and we can write this like this: the power of 5. Again, we have this power 1 over 5. So 5 will be cancelled by 5. Finally, we get that 4 times 3. This means the same as 12. So our final answer is 12. ስለዚህ እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው። 10,1004 ሲባዛ 243 ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ አንድ አምስተኛ ለሁለቱም ማለት ነው። 1024 ማለት ፎር ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 5 ማለት ነው። ይህንን ብዙ ጊዜ እንዴት ታውቃላችሁ መሰላችሁ? ለምሳሌ እዚህ ጋር 4 ነው ያለው፣ 4 ነው ያለን። ስለዚህ 4 የሚመጣው በምን ሲባዛ ነው የሚለው ማየት አለባችሁ ማለት ነው። መቼም ቢሆን ማለት ነው 4 ሊመጣ የሚችለው ራሱን በራሱ አባዝቶ 4 ሊመጣ የሚችል ቁጥር ትፈልጋላችሁ ማለት ነው። እኔ አሁን 4 አገኘሁ፣ 4 ብዬ ወሰድኩ። እዚህ ጋርም 3 ነው። 9 3 6 9 እና 3 ከሆነ ፓወሩ 3 ወይ 9 ነው የሚሆነው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ 3ን ትሞክራላችሁ ማለት ነው። እንደዚህ ይመጣላችኋል። ስለዚህ በዚህ መልኩ እያደረግን ማወቅ እንችላለን ማለት ነው። 4 ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 5 ታይምስ 3 ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 5 ምክንያቱም 243 ማለት 3ን 5 ጊዜ ማባዛት ነው። 3 ሲባዛ 3 ሲባዛ 3 ስለሆነ 3 ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 5 1004 ማለት 4 ሲባዛ 4 4 ሲባዛ 4 5 ጊዜ ስናደርገው ይሄን ስለሚሰጠን 4 ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ 5 አለን። ይሄ 5 ለሁለቱም አንድ ስለሆነ 4 እና 3ን ወስደን ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ ለሁለቱም 5 አድርገን ከዛ ይሄ ራሱ አለ መጀመሪያ የተሰጠን ፓወር ኦፍ 1 ኦቨር 5 እሱን እናደርጋለን። ከዛ 5 ተመሳሳይ ነው፣ እናጣፋዋለን። ምክንያቱም ወደ ውስጥ ብናባዛው ይሄ ከስር ነው፣ እዚህ ጋር መጥቶ 5 ነው የሚሆነው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ 5 ሲካፈል 5 1 ስለሚሆን አንድ ደግሞ ባንጽፎም ችግር ስለሌለው 4 ሲባዛ 3 ብቻ ይቀራል። 4 ሲባዛ 3 12 ይመጣል ማለት ነው። ይህን ይመስላል። እዚህ ላይ ያልገባችሁ ጥያቄ ካለ 4ኛ ጥያቄ ላይ ቻናሉን ሰብስክራይብ አድርጋችሁ ጥያቄያችሁን ማስቀመጥ ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው ኮሜንት ላይ። ይህን ይመስላል። አሁን ወደ 4ኛ ጥያቄ ነው የምንሄደው። this is a question, the final question of question number 4. We directly go to question number 5. Okay, question number 5. Express theorem 1 point using radical notation. We can see we can find. Let us find. Okay, directly we leave this question because this is a theorem. And let us do question number 6. Question number 6 is very simple question. We can say that the question, for example, A says that 7 the power of 1 over 4 times 5 the power of 1 over 4. This theorem will be, and here we have a theorem like theorem we have see yesterday. Can find that theorem. Here is that, sorry. Here we have a theorem like that for any two real number a and b, for all integers n greater than or equal to 2 is the power of 1 over n times is the power of n. We can take this n 1 over n from both, since they have common number, we by taking this a and b in the bracket, we can take for common 1 over n. So by using this theorem, we can do question number 6. Question number 6, for example, a means 7 the power of 1 over 4 times 5 the power of 1 over 4. Since they have the same power, 1 over 4, 1 over 4, same exponents, we take a means 7, b means 5. So we take the number 7 times 5 is the power of 1 over 4. We can write this uh, like this. So this is the same as this because they have the same power or exponent. Let us see question number B. Question letter B. Let us do this by blackboard, whiteboard. Uh, Radical of square root of 5 times square root of 3 is equal to square root of 5 times 3. So let us show you this like that. Square root of 5. Let us see here we have by better to write by red pen to make clear. Square root of 5 times square root of 3. Square root of 3. I think the question says that like this. Yes, again we is equal to, let us show that it is equal to square root of 5 times 3. This means the same as we know. We have a square root means we have here 2. Here we have 2 for both the 5 and the 2. Then we write this in the form of exponents, the power of 1 over 2. This is the same as this times 3 is the power of 1 over 2. Then we have the same power or exponent, so we take only this number and this number, and then we take the power for both 3 and the power of 1 over 2. So we root the power of 1 over 2 means this is the same as writing here we have 2, which is 5 times 3 is our finalization. We saw that this is the correct formula for both, so the same as so if you have any question for this uh, for question number B, you can ask me by subscribing the channel under comment section. Let us do for question later. See, this is also the same as what we do before. We cube root of 7 times cube root of 9 is equal to this. So we write cube root of 7 times cube root of 9. So we can write this 7 the power of 1 over 3 times 9 the power of 1 over 3. We have sorry, here we have 3. Since they have the same power, we can take since they have the same exponent 1 over 3, 1 over 3, so we take only the number and multiplying each other 9, which means we can take since they have the same exponent, we can take for both 1 over 3 is for both common, so this means the same as cube root of 7 times 9. So we show that this is the same as this. In the question, letter D says that this is very simple. Let us leave it as it is, because we have the same 1 over 7, 1 over 7 for both numbers. And we take 11 in the 6, and we take the common number under the place 1 over 7. So ይህን ይመስላል። ስድስተኛ ጥያቄ ካልገባችሁ ያልገባችሁ ጥያቄ ካለ ጥያቄያችሁን ኮሜንት ላይ ማስቀመጥ ትችላላችሁ። ቻናሉን ሰብስክራይብ ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ። ወደ ቀጣይ ጥያቄ ነው የምናልፈው። ሰባተኛ ጥያቄ question number 7. Let us do question number 7. Question number 7a. Let us simplify the following. Say that simplify the following numbers. So we can do this in two forms. Let us start by in the one formula, 30 to the power of 1 over 6 times 2 to the power of 1 over 6. We can do this like that. 30 to the power of 1 over 6 times to the power of 1 over 6. 1 over 6. I think the question is like that. So the first thing we do here is, as we see before, we have the common number here 1 over 6 for both 32 and 2. We write 32 times 2. We can take this number. After that, since they have the same exponents, 1 over 6, the power of 1 over 6, we write again this 32 times 2 means 64. So 64 the power of 1 over 6, because we have common for both 1 over 6. So 64 means, as we know, as we see before, to the power of 6, because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, we get 64. Again, the power of 1 over 6, so 6 will be cancelled by 6, because or let us again, sorry, let us write again. 64 means to the power of 6, and again the power of 1 over 6 for both. So 6 times 1 over 6, 1 over 6, 6 over 6, the same as, you can write 6 over 6. This means 6 divided by 6, we get that to the power of 1, which is the same as 2. So the final answer is 2 after simplification. So now the question number 7 is number 7. Letter A will be done like this, and we do for question number question letter B. Let us see 9 the power of 1 over 3 times 9 3 the power of 1 over 3. We can simplify this as the same as we do before. 9 the power of 1 over 3 times 3 the power of 1 over 3. So we have this common exponent for both 9 and 3. So we can take one of them, and we multiply this number and this number together. So 9 times 3, the power of 1 over 3. 1 over 3. Again, we have 9 times 3. We get that 27. 27 is the power of 1 over 3. As we know, 27 means the same as 3 is the power of 3 is the power of 3, because 3 times 3 9, 9 times 3 27. So 3 times 3 times 3 is equal to 27. So 3 is the power of 3 is 27. So again we have here 1 over 3. 3 times 1 over 3, 3 over 3. 3 over 3 means the same as 1. So we can cancel this by this. We get that finally 3 is the final answer for question letter B. And let us they have same question. Let us, this is the same as, well, let us to see this simple as the same as for us the previous question. So we have that 128 is the power of 6 times 1 over 2 is the power of 6. Let us do again for this. We have that. Sorry. The question is that 128 the power of 6 times 1 over 2 the power of 1 over 6. Let us do this. 128 the power of 1 over 6 times 1 over 2, 1 over 2 the power of 1 over 6. So since we have the same number of exponents, we take for both one of them, or 1 over 6. We are taking the number by taking this number. Since 1 over 2 and 128 have the same exponent 1 over 6, so we take one of them for each. So we can write this equation. Sorry. So we can take 128 and 1 over 2, and taking 4 both 1 over the power of 1 over 6. 128 times 1 over 2, which means power of 1 over 6. So you know, when we multiply 125 by 1 over 2, we get 64, because when we divide 125 by 2, we get 64. So 64 is the power of 1 over 6. 1 over 6. Here we have, as we know, 64 means 2 the power of 6, the same as this number. So the whole 1 over 6. So 6 will be cancelled by 6. We get that 2 is the final answer for this question. They have the same as. Let us jump D and let us do E. At letter E, we have that q root 60 times q root 4. So let us do this again. Let us do again for this question. Sorry. We have that cube root of 60 cube root of 60 times cube root of 4. So this means cube root of 60 means the same as 60 the power of 1 over 3. Take that. The 4 means 4 the power of 1 over 3. So we have the same exponents in the taking this number 16 times 4 the whole 1 over 3 because they have common exponents. We have that 60 times 4 means 60 times 4 means we have 64. So 64 we get 64 we get 64 the power of 1 over 3. 1 over 3, so we have that 64 means 4 the power of 3 because 4 times 4 60, 60 times 4 64. So we have that the whole 1 over 3. 3 times 1 over 3, 3 over 3. 3 over 3 means 1. So 3 will be cancelled by 3. We get that final answer 4. This is the final answer for question letter E. On question letter E, we can also jump again. We have let us do for H and G because they have not similar. We have that one. G says that 5 to the power of 1 over 8 times 3 27 times the power of 1 over 3. Again we have 5 1 over 5 is the power of 1 over 8 times 1 over 9 the power of 1 over 5. We write again this equation and work in the sequence, simplify all this. First let's just write the equation 5 to the power of 1 over 8. We have that 5 to the power of 1 over 8 times 27 the power of 1 over 5. Again have so much equation 1 over 5 the power of 1 over 5 the power of 1 over 8 1 over 5 the power of 1 over 8 and again we have that 9 9 the power of 1 over 5 9 the power of 1 over 5. So here we have it is a very simple question but it is a complicated question. Let us bring the same power together. As we know 5 the power of 1 over 8 in the 1 over 5 the power of 1 over 8 they have the same power and we have also 27 the power of 1 over 5 times 9 the power of 1 over 5. So 27 and the 9 have the same power and again 5 and the 1 over 5 have the same power. We bring together this number as we know. So 5 we have 5 times we bring together 5 times 1 over 5 1 over 5 1 over 5 the whole because they have the same common exponents 1 over 8 again bring this 27. Let us since they have the same exponent 1 over 5, we can take the number and can multiply, or we can power the common under like this. When we multiply, sorry, here we have some here. Sorry, so 5 times 1 over 5 means 1, 5 over 5, 1. So the power of 1 over 8, it is the same as 1. So 1 times any number. So we only take this number. When we multiply 27 by 9, we get 243 is equal to 1 times 243, the power of 1 over 5. Power of 1 over 5, we get that 243 means the same as 3 the power of 5. 3 the power of 5. We can write this like this. Again, we have generally we like this. So 5 will be cancelled by 5. We get 3. So the final answer is 3. This question is like this. If you have any question, suggestion, you can leave your question under comment of this video. But first, please subscribe the channel before writing your comment. And we do the next question. Say that it is the same as question G, so we leave this as it is, and we do for question number 9. Question number 8 says the theorem to give this. Let us simplify question number 9. We start from A. Question A says that 128 over 4 the power of 1 over 5. The power of 1 over 5. So when we simplify this question, let us simplify 128 the power of 1 over 5 over 4 the power of 1 over 5. So let us. So we know that A is the power of theorem 1.3 says that 1 over n over B is the power of 1 over n is equal the same as the power of 1 over n. We take since they have common power, we take A and B, A over B, over B the whole, we take this common number. So by using this formula, we can do this question. So let us, they have a common power, so we take 128 over 4 over 1 5. When you divide 124 by 4, we get 32. 32 is the power of 1 over 5. So 32 means to the power of 5. So 2 means to the power of 5. So 1 over 5. Then 5 times 1 over 5 means 1. So we have 2. The final answer is 2. This is question number letter A. Let us jump again since they have the same, as both are the same. Let us do C. C says that 60 the power of 1 over 4, 81 the power of 1 over 4. So yeah, since they have the same exponents, we can take 1 for both. We have the equation says that 60 the power of 1 over 4 over 81 the power of 1 over 4. So we can say that 60 the power of 1 over 4 over again 81 the power of 1 over 4. To check the equation again. Yeah. Since they have the same exponents, we can take the number in the multiply for both 60 over 81 power of 1 over 4. As you know, 16 means to the power of 2 to the power of 4 to the power of 4 4 16 means to the power of 4 because 2 times 2 4 4 times 2 8 8 times 2 60. So 81 the power of 81 means 3 the power of 4. And again we can take this since the same power 1 over 4. Again we have to take since they have the same power here, we can take the power, and we taking this number, we can, since they have the same exponent, we take for common. So the power of 3, the power of 4, again the power of 1 over 4 1 over 4. So again we have 2 as you see 4 times 1 over 4 1 already, because 4 will be cancelled like this. So the final answer is 2 over 3. 2 over 3. So this is our final answer for this question. And if you have any question for this question, you can subscribe the channel and leave your question under comment of this video. And again we do other question. Let us the next question, let us jump D, and let us do this and this are the same. Let us do one of them. Okay, fifth root of 64 over fifth root of 2. So let us do this. It is very simple question. The question says that, okay, sorry, 64 fifth root of 64, here we have 5 over fifth root of 2, sorry, fifth root of 2. Okay, this means the same as fifth root of 64 means 64 the power of 1 over 5. This is the same as, again, or to the power of 1 over 5, the same as this. So they have, as you see, they have a common power exponents. We take one of them, so 64 over 2, the power of 1 over 5. Again we have here 64 divided by 2, we get 32 the power of 1 over 5. This means the same. 32 means to the power of 5. Again we have here we 1 over 5. So 5 cancelled by 5, we get finally 2. 2 is the final answer for this question. All others are the same. If you have if you have any question from this undone question, you can leave your question under comment of this video by subscribing this channel. Directly we go to question number 10. Question number 10 says that rewrite each of the following in the form of like this. It is so simplification. It is very simple question. Let us do some of them. Some of them. Some of them. Rewrite the following in the form of this. In the form of p is the power of p over q. So we can write this direct multiplication is better for this question. The first A says that 13 the power of 1 over 5, again in the bracket the power of 9. Let us do this question with 13 the power of 1 over 5 the power of 9. So we get that 9 times 1 over 5, 13 over 1 times 9 or 1 times 5 and 1 1 sorry 1 over 5 times 9, we get that 9 over 5. So this is a very simple question. 13 the power of 9 over 5. This is the final answer. And, we do for others. Let us jump this, and C says that 11 the power of 1 over 6 is the power of 5 again. So let us write this in the form of a the power of p over q. We have that 11 the power of 1 over 5, 5 or 6, 6 sorry, 6, 6, 6 here we have 6, 1 over 6, 11 the power of 1 over 6, the whole 5. We directly multiply 11, 1 over 6 times 5, 5 over 6, so 5 over 6. So this is the final answer for that. Is very simple, directly multiplication. Question number 11. Rewrite the following in the form of this. This is the reverse of question number 10. We can do again this. We can do again. For example, if you take A, 3 is the power of 7 over 5. 3 is the power of 7 over 3. You can write 7 over 5, sorry. 7 over 5. 7 over 5. 7 over 5. This means the same as 3 is the power of 1 over 5, the whole 7. Question says that rewrite this question like this: 1 over q is the power of p. So we can write this like this simply: 1 over 5 can take 7. Let's do other question from question number 11. Let us do let us do it again. 720. 729. 729 the power of 2 over 3. 2 over 3. This means 729 the power of 1 over 2, 1 over 3, sorry, 1 over 3 against the power of 2. This means, as you know, 9 times 9 times 9, 729 means 9 the power of 3. So again the power of 1 over 3, the power of again 2. This means 3 will be cancelled by 3. So we get that 9 the power of 2 finally. This is the final simplification, which is 81. So we can do like this all the above question. If you have any difficult question from this, you can leave the question under comment, and I will try to answer or question the answer under comment of this video. We go to the next question. The next question says that we write expression in question 10 using radical. Let us do one question for this. For example, write using radical. He says that write the question under 10. You can put under radical. It is a very simple question. For example, A says that 30 the power of we as after simplification we get like this. Please leave this under radical. Simply putting this number under radical, this number under radical. So very simple. Question number 13 also the same as putting under radical. Simply putting this number under radical. So if it is a perfect square, you can get out of radical. Okay, question number 40. Question number 40 says that simplify each of the following. Let us simplify. Okay, this is question number 15. We try to do question number 14 first. For express the following without fraction, exponent, or radical sign. So we can write this without radical, without exponent, and without fraction. Let us write 27 the power of 3, the power of 5. The power of 5, let us write this without exponent, radical, fractional exponent. So let us write it 27 the power of 1 over 3, again the power of 5. The equation is like this. Put this without fractional exponent and radical sign also. First, let us 27 means 3 the power of 3. So again the power of 1 over 3. The power of 5. So as we see, 3 times 1 over 3. 3 over 3, 1, which means the simplified like that. 3 the power of 5 will be the final answer. So we write without fractional exponent and without radical. So the final answer is 3 the power of 5. 3 the power of 5. 3 the power of 5 means 3 the power of 5 means 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 27, 27 times 27 times 3, 81, 81 times 3, 243. So this is the final answer for this question. Let us do C. C says that it's the power of 1 over 3. It's the power of 1 over 3. It's the power of 1 over 3. Let us do it. It's the power of 1 over 3, which means that it means sorry, it means to the power of 3, and again we have this power 1 over 3. 3 times 1 over 3, which is 1, is equal to the final answer is 2. So this is all about question number 40, and we are try to do question number 15. Question number 15 say simplify each of the following. Let us simplify all this. Let us simplify. The first question we do select only three question, A, C, and we'll do this. It says that 64 the power of 1 over 6. It is very simple. We do before 64 the power of 1 over 6. Sorry, there is no bracket. There is no bracket. So 64 the power of 1 over 6. As we know, 64 means to the power of 6, the power of again this power 1 over 6. 6 times 1 over 6 is which is equal 6 divided by 6 is which is equal to 1. So we cancel 6 by 6. We get finally 2. 2 is after simplification. We have 2. The final answer is 2. So the next question is C. 64 is the power of 1 over 18. So 64 is the power of 3 over 18. Sorry. We can do this also. 64 the power of, sorry, there is no bracket here. 64 the power of 1 over not 1 over, sorry, there's so much here today. 3 over 18. 3 over 18, yeah. 3 over 18. So see, we can simplify here 64 the power of 3 divided, or we can simplify this exponents 3 divided by 3, which is 1. 60 by 3 6. So it is the same as question number A. So the answer is 2. And the next question is E. Says that 5 over 512 the power of 2 over 3. So we can do also this 512 the power of the power of 2 over 3. 2 over 3. 2 over 3, which means 512 means 512 means 8 the power of 3. As we know, 512 means 8 the power of 3. It is the same as the power of 3, because we can check, you can use your calculator to check this, because 8 times 8 times 8 is equal to 512. So this is 512 means 8 to the power of 3. Again, the power of 2 over 3. You can say that when we multiply 3 times 2 over 3, which is equal to 6 over 3. We get 2, so 3 cancelled by 3. We 8 to the power of 2 will be the final answer, which is 64. This is our final answer. If you have any question for question number 50, you can leave question and comment of this video by subscribing the channel. And now if we do all exercise 1.5. If you have any question from this exercise, if you have any question for other exercise, you can leave your comment under comment of this video. And for today, this is all about. Can subscribe the channel and you can leave your question and comment of this video. So today for next we will teach you about exercise 1.6 in the it is activity. And for today thank you very much። ዛሬ እንግዲህ ኤክሰርሳይዝ 1.5ን ሰርተናል። እዚህ ላይ ያልገባችሁ ማንኛውም ጥያቄ ካለ ጥያቄያችሁን ከዚህ ቪዲዮ ኮሜንት ስር ማስቀመጥ ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው። መጀመሪያ ግን ቻናሉን ሰብስክራይብ አድርጋችሁ ተቀላቀሉ። ለዛሬ ይህን ይመስላል። አመሰግናለሁ። መልካም ጊዜ ይሁንላችሁ።